This is your girl, Patience Hemingway, Master Breathwork Instructor at PSG International. I am so glad to be on this journey with you. Today is day 28. 28, guys. Can you believe it? Oh my goodness. Whatever you started, you can complete. Our journey, our goal was 31 days of framework breathing. And we are almost there. We are almost there. But the good news is, if today is your first time joining, you are still welcome. Today is your day one. And it is the right time. It is when you needed it. That's why you got here. So do not feel like you have been left behind. It is the same thing in life. You are exactly where you need to be. This is your opportune time and this is your right time. So I hope that you find value in what I'm coming to share with you so that you can use it right now. That is the difference about me. Whatever I share, you can practically use it right now to promote your health, to breathe properly, and to live happily. Okay? So far we've been talking about the 7 vertical vertebrae on our neck, the 12 thoracic vertebrae from the neck to the mid-back. We have talked about the 5 lumbar vertebrae on our lower back. For the past 3 days, we've been talking about the sacrum. The sacrum is the wedge-fused bone that is connected to the legs and the hips and the pelvic, okay? It is shorter, wider, and more curved posteriorly for the woman, for the female, so that it can aid with childbirth. The men is different. So I just wanted to continue with that. So that is the gist about the sacrum. How many of you have chairs? Chairs. How many of you have this at home? I'm sure if you have this at home, type yes. Do you have it at work? Do you have it at meetings, places that you go to? What do you do with them? I'm sure as soon as you arrive at work, you put your briefcase or your bag down, and the next thing you do is sit down. And probably, depending on the work that you do, you sit in this chair till break time or lunch time. If this is you, I want you to know that you are not doing a great service to your whole spinal column, to your whole spine, to your vertebrae. And that is my main aim for doing the 31 days of framework breathing. And I've been getting a lot of testimonies. People are actually changing their lifestyle. We cannot change everything, but the little bits that we do every day, little changes will lead to great changes in our overall health. Do you understand? So, the chair is good. However, sitting too long from morning till evening or being in long meetings doesn't help our spine. At least take breaks. One thing that I learned yesterday is that you can even use your bathroom break for framework breathing. A friend said, I do not have much time to do all that you say, although I like it. And I said, do you use the restroom? Right, Linda? She said, yes. So then you can go to the restroom and take that pee break and use it for stretching. People go in there with their cell phones. They will keep scrolling. So you do have time. You can use the bathroom time to do your framework breathing and give your back that stretch that it needs. People take breaks to go drink coffee. Others take breaks to go smoke. Nobody has literally chained you to your chair. No one. You have not been chained to your chair. So get up and stretch. There are some health issues that happen when you sit too long, especially to your spine. Check yourself. Do you think when you sit at your desk, you are 90 degrees straight to your hip and then your knee to your feet? And you are not overstretching when you are typing, or you are not bending your neck so far that you are hurting your cervical vertebrae, your back, and all that? As an international corporate trainer, that's what I make sure. I inspect their work area so you are not hurting your back. We want you to be productive at work, but when you are in pain, you will not be able to do any of that. There are some issues that have been linked to sitting too long. Heart diseases, Can you believe that? Statistics have shown that people who sit too long are prone to having heart diseases. Why? Because the muscles are not working too fast and the blood is moving too slow. Right? Diabetes. People who sit too long are prone to having diabetes because the blood sugar level is just increasing. You are also prone to having colon cancer, breast cancer, endometrium cancer. Lots of things going on because what? The insulin level is too much. Hey, all I'm saying is do your framework breathing. Take it slow, and there'll be lots of benefit. For those of you joining for the first time, again, this is Patience Hemingway. My goal is to remind you to breathe properly and live happily. We will go to our regular schedule, which is staying hydrated. Guys, I remind everyone, as soon as you wake up in the morning, get your glass of water on. There are lots and lots and lots of benefits. There are millions of benefits of staying hydrated, and you know them all. I don't need to be reminding you every day, but if I stop reminding you, who's gonna do it? When you stay hydrated, it rehydrates you, of course, staying hydrated. Why not? People are admitted to the hospital because they are dehydrated, and then they have to put IV on them. We don't want that, right? That affects your insurance and your copay and all that. So if you will drink water and prevent you from being hospitalized, I think I would choose part A, staying hydrated. It will jumpstart your metabolism. You will just be doing great. Also, for those of us trying to lose weight, when you drink water early in the morning, it keeps you away from the table, at least for a while, okay? So it's a good way to do that. It flashes out the toxins out of you. It's just a flash, like, it flashes out the toxins. Also, it will just overall lubricate our joints. Who needs that lubrication? You need to lubricate those joints, all right? So today I want us to talk about the coccyx, okay? The coccyx. When you sit, you are sitting on your tailbone. When you sit, however you sit, whether you slouching or you hunch back, you are sitting on your tailbone. The tailbone is the coccyx. It's made up of 4 bones. So I prepare before I show up, okay? So the coccyx or the tailbone is both the smallest and most inferior bone in the spinal column. It is a vestige. It is the small one that is found in animals too, okay? It can be found in most mammals. In the human body, the coccyx functions to anchor several muscles in the pelvic region and acts as one of the bones that bears the body's weight while sitting. So whilst you are sitting on your tailbone. Today when you get to wherever you get into, or if you're watching me and you're sitting, remember what you're sitting on. You're sitting on your tailbone. You need to exercise it. When you see most mammals, when they walk, they are shaking their tailbone just to exercise it and say, thank you for being here. Help me be straight and help me to do my job. But we, as humans and very advanced and civilized, we sit on our tailbone. So I'm just reminding us we can take at least, out of 24 hours, take 30 minutes to stretch yourself. Don't sit all day, my dear ones. Don't sit all day. The consequences are too much, okay? All right. So what else do I inspire people to do? I inspire people to be accountable. Think about what you are eating to. What are the foods that you are incorporating into your breakfast, your lunch, your dinner, your snack time? The food that you are ingesting, it is your life. You are feeding your mortal body. With the food that you feed your body, it activates your mind or deactivates it. It lifts up your spirit or brings you down. How would you know how you are feeling and what happened? By journaling it. I have a free journal that I'm giving out. The link is in this broadcast. So just document. It has been helping a lot of people. So go on ahead, document. It is very important. You can eat an apple a day to keep the lung doctor away. All right, give them to your children, your loved ones, anyone at all. Make sure you don't give them the Snow White kind of poisoned apple. Give them good apple, wash them, and eat them, okay? And what are some of the benefits of framework breathing? You already know. It helps to improve your sleep, guys. Most of us need more sleep. So if you want to sleep better, stretch out, let everything feel better. And then when you lay down with the proper breathing techniques, melatonin will be activated. When all the lights detection are low, melatonin will be released, and then you'll be able to fall asleep soundly like a baby, all right? The next thing is that it has the ability to respond. It helps us to have the ability to respond to stress better. Yes, breathing properly is the #1 stress buster, okay? You have stress in your day, in the night, whatever thing is going on. Once your mind says you have stress, there's nothing you can do about it, but there is a simple thing that is framework breathing that you can do to deactivate stress. Focus in on it. We will talk about that today. If you're having any pain in your body, if you cannot smile, please go see your doctor. If you cannot stretch, go see your doctor. If you cannot breathe properly, please go see your health team. They will help you. This is supposed to be a pain-free stretching, breathing, and smiling exercise, all right? And I'm your girl, and I'm here to walk you through it, all right? So today we're going to exercise the coccyx, the tailbone. Patients, who exercises their tailbone? Well, I do, and that's why you're here. So let's do it together. So this is very easy and interesting. You can do it in your office. Get off that chair. Get up from that chair. Keep your feet hip apart, hip wide. Open up your feet hip wide, okay, like that. All right? Now, go down a little bit. Bend your knee just a little bit. We're not going to sit down. We just got up from the sitting position, right? So we bend it down just a little bit. And then I'll ask you to join me to push your tailbone out by flexing your back. So tailbone out, tailbone back. 1, 2. 1, 2, okay? That's all you're doing. You're lifting up the tailbone. Guess what the other mammals do? They do this. They shake it up. Check on your pets, your cats and your dogs. When they're walking, all they're doing is shaking, 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 shaking. All right? They are stretching their framework, and they are breathing as they're doing it. So you can do it too. All right? Or if you have a ball at work, you can sit on that ball and actually just rock from side to side. Seriously, sit if you don't want to get up. Remind yourself that you can rock. You always have the freedom of movement. If you are in a long meeting, corporate meeting, you are very busy, just rock from side to side. If someone asks you what you're doing, be bold enough to tell them you are exercising your coccyx because they're making you sit all day in this meeting. And your health is your wealth. No amount of money they are going to pay you can stop you from having back issues. I know you have health packages, but it's all Band-Aid. You need to prevent. Prevention is better than cure, all right? And there's actually no cure. So sit and rock from side to side, or you can stand, which is even better. Bounce a little bit, and then in, out. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Whilst you're doing that, we want to do everything together. So you don't need to be looking at me and saying 1, 2. Actually, you can let your head go forward as you inhale. So framework breathing. Come on, let's do it together. Do this slowly, because if you are breathing in too fast, you might start feeling lightheaded. If you start feeling lightheaded, take a break, okay? Pause from doing it too fast and go slow at your own pace. I love my name. It is patience. Be patient with yourself. You start today, you keep building on it, and it will be called progress. Practice makes progress, all right? So today, put it on your calendar, on your little calendar or on your phone, that when you sit for like 2 hours, you wake up, you stand up and do you do 10 of that, and then you sit for another 2 hours, you get up, instead of going to the coffee break, or when you're going to pee, you're going to use the restroom there. When it is after lunchtime, before lunch, you can do. When it is after lunch and it's the 2:30 feeling, boom! That's the right time to do it more. Because when you breathe, you send oxygen to every part of your body, your bones, your tissue, everything needs to be activated, and especially your brain. That brain fog you having, it can be alleviated by framework breathing. Getting the oxygen in, activating your prefrontal cortex, and then also by the techniques, your pituitary gland is activated. It releases oxytocin. You feel so good about yourself. You feel so good about the work and the service you provided, and the reward you are getting out of it. Another thing is your pineal gland will produce serotonin. Serotonin makes you awake. So 2:30, a lot of people start feeling, they just want to sleep, right? But you have the secret weapon, the framework breathing technique, so you would breathe when others are trying to fall asleep or look for things with wings to make them fly. You will do framework breathing, and you will be able to stay alert and awake because you know what you're doing. You send in oxygen, which is the vital element to activate your brain, your thinking faculty, your prefrontal cortex, and you'll be alert. In that meeting, they're like, why? Why are you not tired? He said, I got a secret. You want me to show you? Come, let's learn it together. Okay, it's like that. Okay, so for those in my advanced class, I know I could be doing better things with my arms too, right? So whilst you're doing your neck, you can be doing the chest region too by doing. So you're doing the back, you're still taking it in and bringing it out, but you are using your arms, opening up your shoulders, your shoulder blade. So we have been doing it all throughout. It's all systematic. It's all being served in bite sizes. So if you get the breathing journal, the free framework breathing journal that I'm giving out, you will see that there are different spots that you can fill out. For me, when I'm done today, I'll go check my day 28 and the amount of water that I'm setting my goal to drink today for my health and my wealth. And also I will check off the food, put down the food that I'm eating, consciously knowing that I am doing it for the health of my lungs. I will also check the words that I speak to myself, because words are powerful. I cannot expect someone to speak into my life if I don't speak into my life first. I am the originator. I am the queen, the king. I am the master of my own neurology. So I have to send messages to my neurons saying, hey, today we are winning. Today we are dominating, and will not let anyone put any labels on us, okay? We are all that, we are enough. So once I tell them that, we go full force and act in the dominating way. We act in a winning way, because we are calling that which are not as though they are. What is your word for today? Go on ahead, get the free journal, document it, and also promise yourself. There is a pledge in the book that I will do framework breathing in the morning, I will do framework breathing in the afternoon, I will do framework breathing in the evening. It's just a discipline, okay? For those who have been doing it for 28 days now, they are enjoying the journey and they're seeing results. And the beautiful thing they love most about it is like, Patience, thank you for checking in on us. Thank you. I know it's a free thing you're doing, but your heart and the desire you have to see us get better, it's beyond us. Thank you so much. And I said, yes, I was given this life for free. I didn't do anything to wake up this morning. My alarm went off, but it didn't wake me up. You know how there is an alarm in the house, and if it's not for you, you just cover your head? But I have the passion and the desire to just wake up and come serve. So here I am. So my goal is to remind you to do what? Keep breathing. Keep breathing. Keep breathing. Do not sit too much today, okay? Do not sit too much. When you sit a little, get up and take care of your coccyx, okay? All right, have a great day. Thank you.